5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Razor.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
And here we are for Execration versus Geek.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Disruptor.
From like a very hidden source.
10 seconds
Apparently,
remaining.
that Lucifer was Ohio. I'm not sure, man. I mean, there's no evidence for it, but from the hidden source, it seems like it could have been Ohio. I mean, I can't guarantee anything. Profile says it's Kenshi.
Ten seconds remaining.
Here we are in Execration versus Geek fam. I have to admit, I didn't expect it.
Radiant team ban.
You know, especially when you saw Geek Fam, you know, this very sneaky drafted against Fnatic yesterday, I have to admit, but it just banned out 6 off-laning heroes, which they were most afraid of. But nice, I mean, I feel like Geek Fam is one of the few teams which still utilize the Dark Seer. At the same time, for Execration, you know, with this huge roster change, Yash, Carl, Nando. Previously, who was it? RR, who is now playing with Team Admiral. What was the other sub? I actually forgot. Yeah, Potato was playing off lane, James was playing mid. Then James demoted to Execration Team B. But rumor is James is the one who's going to be playing Ohio in this. Pretty good. Don't believe all the troll tweets on Twitter, guys. No, Ice is like saying, I'll give 20% secret Ice. Oh well, man. Oh. But Execration, Tiny, Nyx, and Jakiro, very tanky supports. I mean, Nyx and Jakiro standing in the front lines so that basically you soak up the damage. Tiny has no base armor. Pretty fun. But Geek Fan, they like to give, yeah, they like to give Scumblue Laser, Disruptor as well, very annoying here. I think it was a smart call, considering how it's just a pub destroyer. It's answer of the current patch. I like seeing how these guys are. I like to discuss, like basically when I saw them RG, the way they approach the game together is quite innovative. So hopefully we'll see how this goes, whether they'll be more consistent. I don't know, I feel like Execration, they still have the options of picking up that Monkey King. I know they like the Monkey King. I feel like the Filipino teams, that's Mushi for Monkey, of course, you know, they're probably one of the few teams still like to regularly run the Monkey King as a core. Geek Fam will go into the Tusker as they're roaming for it. Razor's just a stable pick in general. Like the way they draft them, Geek Fam, I notice it's like they're not afraid to run their aggro tri-lanes. They will like leave the Razor, you leave your off-laning hero to play the Razor and solo lane one-on-one matchup. I mean, in general, Razor's just a good opening because he's...
Radiant team pick. Puck.
So, Puck coming up from Execration. Oh, you gone done it now, sons. I mean, like, Puck is the... When you give a Filipino player a Puck, you're gonna destroy it, man. Confirmed, which is... It's pretty much why you always see Filipino teams, they will. I feel like it's not a wasted ban, but it is always a must ban, regardless of who you're playing against, because they understand what this hero can in the right hands.
5 seconds.
So DK immediately from Geek Fam, gifted to Tron. I was quite impressed with him on the gyrocopter yesterday. He was very far behind, but some. So I don't know. I have a feeling I'm getting debated here into saying bad words. But okay, you know, Raging Puta, like playing on the 4. It's quite fun to see him back in the 4. Like, I feel like he's played almost every role. Like I think with the old Mineski with Miracle on and Ninja Boogie, he played mid. Then with Execration, he played off lane. I've seen him play port. I've never really seen him on a 5, however. He used to play carry as well. Pretty good. I think Execration, you're looking to ban out another off-laning hero. Sand King is the ban. Hunter was in the pool, but I don't think the two... But... Alright. I think I know what's gonna.
Remaining.
Defam's gonna ban on like another offlaning hero.
5 seconds
Or they could.
remaining.
I think they might even think about banning out a mid because Puck can also go into the offlane. But I have to say, Carl has improved. Like, he's impressed. So to take out the OD, they expect the Puck to go into the offlane. Probably going to be like a Puck offlane. Fun thing about watching Filipino Dota is that it's always so aggressive. These guys, they see openings, they're like, put the tank in his wall and just go, you know, like, they just go full Davai.
5 seconds.
I'm hoping for that. With this draft, it's very fun, it's very funky, a lot of ways to kill people, nuke damage. But I am worried, however, for their late game, which is probably why like the OD advantage is pretty good. Could think about picking up an Invoker here. Synergizes quite nicely to Assassin. Kind of surprised, however, that Shadow Fiend still left inside the pool. Execration could think about picking that up for themselves.
Dire team pick.
Undying. Ooh, this is... Ooh, alright, it's all in on. Very aggressive lane. Undying will regret the Tiny, actually, in fact. The next assassin is just softening them up. I like this pick. It's a counter to... Because when you have two tanky supports in you who soak up damage so that the Tiny is able to deal
5
deep.
seconds
It's
remaining.
a good pick. Undying is a very underrated hero, I feel. I mean, there were a couple of changes to the way Tombstone works and all, but that's because I feel teams haven't really understood it yet. It's very strong. I think this hero synergizes well with Underlord as well. But okay, let's see what Execration decide to go for. Either Invoker, are we going to see a Shadow Fiend?
Choose your hero.
This works too. Timbersaw mid. Could be a Timbersaw mid. Yeah, it's a Timbersaw mid. Yash going into the Puck off lane. It's gonna do okay against Razor mid. This way, Brian can't really do too much. He can't kill the Timbersaw, especially once you get more points into the armor. Play hard on the Undying, so alright, yeah, off lane Undying. I mean, there was always the possibility that the Tusk card could have gone into the off lane. Now waiting for the Nyx to be picked up by Raging Potato. Considering the lanes, do they want to aggro lane?
5 seconds remaining.
I just know that you don't want to be... You don't want to be running an aggro lane into Undying for sure. Very, very hard, especially considering how Undying thrives on getting all that strength. Then he becomes increasingly harder to kill while you guys are just like softening up.
Prepare for battle.
Gentlemen, we have here our winners bracket. Game 1 between Geek Fam and Execration. You should know, do you think Execration is going to take game 1? Poggers. Ollie playing on the Disruptor, you have Scumbaloo, Razor, John on the DK, March, Tuskar with Play Hard on the Undying. Dire side, Execration, you have Nando playing on the character Tiny, he's impressed on that hero. Lumic and the Chikiro, Carl on the Timbersaw, Raging Bota playing on the Nyx Assassin with Yash playing on the Puck. pick. I think it's pretty okay. I haven't seen this hero in a while.
The battle begins.
But very annoying creep pull. From blue. I feel like I've only ever seen him play Razor. Yash to Thunderstrike as he was thinking about cutting the creep wave. You know, like tips on how to be a pro offlaner, pull the creep wave, get EXP. Nano starting out with a tree grab, it's gonna be hard. Actually decided to... Yeah, they're gonna try and pressure him hard, but it's very tough. Like, no base armor, right? You take away his strength, his base. Right click starts to shrivel just a tiny bit. Carl and Nyx playing against Trion early on. QB as well, soaring on the way. Oh no, the CS. Yeah, DK will not be able to kill. This would be a very static lane. Which is why they pretty much identified that. Okay, let's just go top. Let's just try and salvage this lane here. Shots, nice block. Nando. Stuck, but they're gonna hold that ground. They're gonna turn around to March here. They get the impale up. Ooh, Nando's gonna end up dying here to play hard. 1-for-1 trade. First blood, let's go to Nando, so that's still pretty much worth it. Gonna turn around, nice carry blitz coming out from Raging Photon. And play hard, play hard, play hard. Oh, nice soul rip, Raging Potato. Yeah, he's kind of messed up. He has to get out. Bounty runes are gonna spawn. Gun Blue is still having a very favorable matchup. 8-4 to the pucks, 1-0, and Nando actually getting himself the play hard kill. Die hard. Green Potato picking up the Finlays. This observer. But it's a rough call. You know, you together with the Undying and Tuskar combo, they could make some nice meme plays. Especially the Warrior Punch. Carl, he's not too concerned about standing right under the tier 1 tower. Bjorn will get his own soaring too, so it's better to trade it to tanky heroes, right? Machine or Dragon. to the 15-0. I mean, both mid laners are having a good time with the CS. Carl of the reactive armor stacks as well, and he's just like, alright, hit me, bruh. Top lane, the fight happens again. Nice, double stun. The snowball, where are they going? Going to Raging Potato, the shot, trying for the block, but stealing all that strength. They soften up the bug, they squish him hard. Chasing up the Nando, they have the spells up in a bit, but Nando doesn't want to get too close to that. Has the 5 1 charges. You know, 1 charges will not save you from overwhelming amounts of strength on this Undying. Puck 4-0, struggling to find anything out of this lane. Level 3, however, still not so bad. But they will try again for the snowball play onto Nando with the shots, and March just right clicks him down, no fear at all. And this is why I say, you know, in a tri-lane situation running up against an Undying, that's asking for a disaster. But the Geeks get a nice double stun up from Nando. They have the shots again, trying to go here to play hard. Soul Rip, keeping himself alive, nice and healthy. March, they have the tree. Will it be enough? They need one more click. No toss, and he will salve up. So pretty good commitment, but just not enough damage, just shy. Carl, you know, still having fun in this bottom lane. So in this middle lane. Oh, 4.5. Trion starting to slowly edge out, just a tiny bit. He sees Rune as well. Arcane Rune pretty big for Trion. Carl chasing after him. Not the play you want. If you have a Dragon's Tail, that would be over. Boiling Death just to soften him up. Also stats being stolen around this game. Nando versus March. Piercing him down. He takes a couple of hits. The Avalanche is there as well. Snowball play. Where are they going? Dual Breath. Toss him back maybe. Toss him back to Lumic. March. Getting a right click down. One more hit. Oh. The wand! Nando will not be able to get himself a kill today. Not today, sir. Transfers the aggro and March will be able to make it back to the shrine, which just came off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So it's back into the lane. Hang on, shrine again, you know? Level 3 reactive armor.
Under attack.
Carl trying to play into Nando. He wants to shut him off. Playhard's coming in from the side. Soul Rip. It's a Soul Rip. Has a Soul Rip. Oh, yo. That was close. The kills have kind of stopped raking in just yet. You know, both sides struggling just a tiny bit. Tiny is 29 to 9. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you for the DS, right? For the Tuskar and Undying, as long as you're like getting kills and your levels. That's the biggest thing. I feel like this is going to be a very huge power spike once you get level 6 on Carl. Right? You know, 15 reactive stacks. You have a wand as well. He's like, alright, level 6. Now he can start to cut the dragon's wings, clip him up just a tiny bit. He's like, you sure, bro? You sure you want some of this? Top. Softening him up. They have the avalanche on play hard. Right under the tower, they lay down the tombstone. Lumic might have to be forced to TP out. The shots to block him off, and they actually take care of the tombstone because it is only level 1. And the toss back to the dragon. Play hard, getting hunted down as Carl actually gets a solo kill into Tron. But no, a bit of help with Raging Bota. But now the snowball is there. Why does he bring him onto the creep? In fact, both of them being saved. And now with the silence, they actually find playing hard. Looks like they find March to get the avalanche just in the nick of time, just at the very tip. And March will actually get right down, and March is dead. Oh, yep, one more right click. Yeah, trip the double kill. Very nice rotation for him. Very worth it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now Scumbaloo gets a very free lane for himself. But in the middle lane, looks like they found themselves the Undying. Raging Bota doesn't want to go for that. Carl building his way into a Hood of Defiance. More HP region, of course. Very hard getting scouted out by Raging Bota. Looks like they're looking for the stun. Should be a kill here. Yep, here comes the orb. And down he goes to Yash. Picking himself up a very nice kill. Scumbaloo coming in as well with the plasma field. TP out from Carl. Oh, the brief fire from Tron. Just enough on Carl.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
March. The pause. Oh god. There's the BM pause. He's like, guys, wait, TP? TP maybe team? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just kidding, guys. Relax.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I like this build. The 2-3 build. I always feel like if you want more kill potential on the Jakiro, you should just max out your dual breath. Big kill nonetheless. Portal will just happily lap up some solo EXP, whatever he can, out of this lane. Yash waiting for some level 6 plays. Scumbaloo chasing after him, using the coil as well just for good measure. But Scumbaloo might have just dived for the kill. He had a salve as well. Perfect CS right there. Oh, Krigasm.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, so March. Phase boots.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's the Undying effect is starting to slowly pale. Stone, Carl just diving behind the tower. Creeps and not hitting. I mean, he's okay with this, right? He can tank the tower. 4 reactive armor stacks. Happy at this level 3 Willing Death. He's bringing Xian quite low. Might force the TP reaction out as the Dragon Tail will land onto Carl. Very aggressive stuff from Carl. He's just trying to force some TPs away so that the other lanes can try to pull out some action. Macro Pie will be thrown out. They did bring March just a bit low. Play hard's there as well. But Carl
Is under attack.
diving the tier 2 for this, even bringing Dragon Knight very low. Keep it coming in from Scrum Blue. That's, oh, just in the nick of time there. Looks like they will find Nando. Shards are going to be there as well soon, maybe. No one's on cooldown looking for the Warriors Punch, but nice Dream Coil onto 3 heroes. Tombstone will be there on the floor. Lumik trying to right click it down. Yeah, we'll try to fall out from this. But no, Scrum Blue's Plasma Field will be there. Not enough range. And Lumik will probably get hunted down as well. They lay out the air, the storm, and the dragon will be slain. He prefers to die there. If he ran any further in, Nando would have been in trouble. Carl just cutting the tower here. Putting as much pressure as he can on this middle lane. And Ollie, he's gonna get level 6, happy with his freedom in the bottom lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's a good trade, it's a very good trade. Waiting for the Vendetta and Raging Potato, he has. Yeah, he has.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
You're thinking about going here onto Scumbaloo. For the static link. Tries to Timber Chain away, the double impale coming out from Raging Potato. Vendetta's away and the TP coming in from Ollie. Has the glimpse. He had vision on Carl, that would potentially been a dead Timbersaw. Top lane, they're just keeping them busy here. The Tiny not able to shine just yet. Alright, stun number to Nando. They lay down the Tombstone as well. Macropire is dead. The body blocks from Xion. They get the glimpse into the kinetic field. And Static Storm. Nando is probably dead. March coming in, finishing up the kill. Raging Potato, he's trying to take care of the Tombstone. It's going to be kept alive, but just a tiny bit. The Warriors Punch will be there. Raging Potato going for the stun. Trying to stun up the Dragon, but the Dragon is just too tanky. 2 heroes dead on the side of Execration, and Geek will try to pursue for more. The Orb forward perhaps has the coil, only finds one. It will be Playhard who does go for the TP out. Ollie, the safety of the kinetic field will save his teammate's life. They will try for the tier 1 push.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Carl, very fat. Will build his way into a Bloodstone. Geek fam, they can contest the tower if they will so desire. But with the dragon form, very, very hard. Not worth the effort, and they will actually just back off to go back to trying to farm, as the DK form has a quarter of its duration left.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
He does not know that he's being stalked right now.
My belly.
Right, he sees Dark Chain Rune, Raging Potato. Who does he actually want to try for? Does he try to go for Scumbaloo? Top tier 1 did fall. Carl has a point boosted now, just some extra EHP.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Carl picks up a bracer, Windlace, drums on the way perhaps. Emphasis on trying to fight. They see Tron, gets the orb out. Some extra damage with the silence as well. They bring him quite low. The Dream Coil being popped as well into the Macropire. He might actually end up popping the Dream Coil damage here at this point. Oh, nice Static Storm. Tron, will turn around. No, the stun off from Raging Potato will be 1 for 1 to 2 for the 3. And of course, with the zombie hitting on Raging Potato, it's a bit of. Oh. Never mind. Of course, Carl's still pushing out this bottom lane, to this top lane. Bottom will face a bit of trouble here from Nando, but Scumblue is back in already. Blink Dagger yet, he can't really make a move. He's actually opting to go for the Shadow Bait this game. It is a pretty decent Shadow Bait game if you think about it. Silver's Edge against DK. Very good item. Timber Chain play onto March, bringing him very low. He's happy to go under the tower for this. Warriors Punch trying to buy himself a bit of time, but now the TP's coming in. Sean is coming in as well. But no, very quick play from Carl. He's just creating space, forcing the TP unnecessarily to the top, which opens up the bottom lane. Yeah, he will pressure this tier 3 tower. And clearing out the much means this tower should be secure. Middle lane, they were trying to catch Raging Potato at least, but no vision for all these too far behind as well.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified.
Regeneration.
Radiant's bottom tower.
One tower going in the way of Execration. They will try to hold this middle lane. Oh, the glimpse back from Carl. Trying for the Timber Chain play. Successfully makes it back. Hello, sir. Back into the party. Well, that was fun to see. But bro, I was having a visual bug.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, I wish I had followed the hero specifically. That would have been fun to watch. A Raging Potato, then that up. Yep, they have vision, they know that he's in this. They could set up a potential trap. They have detection, they have a sentry.
Radiant's bottom
Potato,
tower is under
do it.
attack.
Don't walk up those stairs.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
For him, waiting for potential courier snipe. Middle lane, you know, this is just Carl doing Carl things. He almost has the completed Bloodstone. Very farmed player. Now the smoke gang coming out here from Geek fam. They will try to pressure, get at least a pick off before they can try to transition this into a tier 1 push. Chasing up to the lane. They actually might find Raging Potato. Not the biggest hill, but they will take it nonetheless if they can secure them. So Execration, well, they're not too concerned. They're not too worried right now. Very tanky. The Raging Potato, the snowball players there. They want to try and chase him down. They pop the dust. At the comes back. Optimistic TP back to the tail and the Raging Potato. Following in. Coming in, Storm Caps. All he's waiting for it. He has the glimpse. 2, 1. They have the vision. Glimpse back. Ooh la la. Hello, sir. Yash. Nowhere to run. And of course, with the Warrior's Punch, Scumbaloo will clean up the killing spree for him. And the Geeks are finding themselves some nice momentum, although Execration still maintain the net worth advantage. Timbersaw trying to complete his Bloodstone as quickly as... Hello, sir. Nando. Getting a quick ulti kill. That was the debut of the Shadowblade. Most unfortunate when your supports are walking around and there's this like super strong ass Tiny who just clubs you and tosses you in the air like a toy. John, he's gonna build his way into a Shadowblade. Or in back to the corner now. This guy is fat. Fat. I wonder, does he actually go for a Kaya this game? Remember the good old days when soaring used to be part of a Bloodstone? Buff Lina. Gun. Ooh, nice jump on the Carapace. Do they have enough damage? Chakram is there, stopping him in place. Do you have the Timber Chain? Do they want to go for this? Ooh, he's off the mark. He might be in some trouble. They have the Thunder Strike onto Carl, but he figures that, do I go all or nothing? Play hard this here as well. Do they have a Static Storm? Yes, they do. They might actually end up finding Carl. He's tanky. He pops the Spell Shield. He's actually still alive because of the one charges, but he will end up getting brought down. 4 heroes to bring down that Colossus. And Nando will find himself one more pickoff, which will be March. So this will be a tier 2 tower. Very quick response from Execration. Understanding that they didn't have the numbers, but Raging Potato, Raging Pota. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Scumbaloo finding himself another kill. Dominating streak for the Razor as he will get closer towards that Sanj and Yasha. But tier 2 tower bottom lane falls means that the map control, is still in favor of Execration. They have taken so many. So Macro Fire coming out. Timbersaw, Pipe on the way. Yeah, that's probably a good item. Although I wouldn't say no to a Yule Scepter. Well, Pipe, no, this is going to help out the team entirely. Shadowblade pick up from the Dragonaut as he will go into a BKB next. Silver's Edge build up as well, which will help with the Timbersaw's reactive armor. And still trying to clear this massive stack. I mean, you don't usually see Tiny as the hero which, clears Ancients. In fact, none of the Execration heroes are usually seen for clearing Ancients. Stacking for the DK. Dream. There we go, just waiting for that EXP. Solar Crest as well. Ooh la la. Like, hey, and hit the wall. Alright, so tons of gold. Sanj and Yasha almost complete for Nando. They'll smoke up. Be a good movement, but unfortunately the only target which seems to be in their sights is Playhard. He's gonna try to go for a stack, immediately blinking into coil. Playhard probably in some trouble. He's gonna try and keep himself alive with the sword spell. HG, but tossed up into the air, he will fall. March and Ollie are there, might find Yash. Flying coming up from Tron from the fire. They gets the hit up. And for 2 is Execration. Ish.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Take down to Lumic. Oh, they want to try and fight it? Oh yeah. It's at the nick of time. Lumic's still gonna try and hold this ground on the wreck. Come after both. What? Play hard, he doesn't have a 4-star. Chakram will be there. So that's 13 very big. Option to go at B.
The hard way. What have we here?
Hard game. But still very intense. I mean, we're 22 minutes in, we have 30 kills on the board, 16 to 14. Execration maintain a net worth advantage. 1,000. Pion is going to pop the dragon form just in case. BKB is still not yet completed. Nando and Lumic, will they try for a smoke? Don't have any smokes yet. Think about it, the Spirit Vessel is an extremely good item against the DK. Or get the sentry there, Raging Potato, you're walking in the wrong neighborhood, bro. You okay, bro? Oh, you actually look at the Ancients, so not too bad. Just a bit of gold. Yeah, you don't want to be walking around. You're walking in a wrong neighborhood, bro. You lost, man. Solar Caress? Oh, so Spirit Vessel, yeah. What am I saying? So you can have the Vanguard on the way for Carl. Would have liked the BKB, wouldn't say no to that. Drop 2, actually gonna complete that Glimmer Cape. He needs the gold for it though. Talent? You're going to try, like, you're gonna be like saying, oh god, Ice Frog Summer, please give me a GPM talent. Okay, Scumbaloo, the Storm has been procced. I understand still. Geek fam will retreat from the river as they don't want to try and fight this. They know that the puck could easily initiate the coil, and you don't want to waste a Static Storm just for a puck, just to make sure to stall the momentum of that fight. Alright, Carl. Now you'll start chipping away onto the tier 2 tower. They have a sentry there just in case Raging thinking about coming in from the side. The puck is invis as well. They will take the tier 2 tower as Execration. Secure themselves more objective gold. They immediately get out. Meanwhile, Tron Eyes on the prize. He wants to complete that BKB. Yeah, shield scepter almost done. Dota is like 1/3 on the way to a Blink Dagger. Geek fam are now forced to play from a very passive position. Yeah, I'm still very impressed with Carl. Crimson God almost done. Man, this is one guy who is super ass tanky. He actually went for the plus 100 damage talent. What? Let's think about this for a moment. Plus 100 damage talent. Really? I'm trying to think in, you know, like, why would you go for the plus 100 damage? Like, I mean, I guess it's one way where he can siege a bit better compared to going to the reactive armor stacks. Because now that he has the Crimson God and the Pipe of Insight, there's no point in him going for more tankiness. Bit of damage wouldn't hurt. But meanwhile, as I've been monologuing, Geek fam, the Geeks are going for a smoke. Oh, perfect scan. 5-man smoke rotation coming in. And they're gonna try to open the fight, but looks like they'll find Nando. The shards actually blocked them off! Oh my god. And they want to fight Yash. Oh, 4-man coil is pretty big, but the BKB is there. Carl standing in the front line. They need to pop the static storm. They're tossing it out right now. He catches 2 heroes. Carl, you're tanky, but not that tanky. He's gonna try to do whatever damage he can. He brings out 1. He's gonna find 2. Carl, still very tanky. Can the dragon kill him off? He has to watch out the timber chamber away. He's actually gonna be okay. The glimpse. And Carl denies himself. 2 for 2 trade. Skumbaloo is on the hunt, trying to go up to Yash right here. Will he be able to blink out from this? Yes, he will. Hops away as well. He's going to be alright. Raging Potato. Using what damage they can with the Spirit Vessel. They're going to try and go here to Skumbaloo. They feel it. Oh, here comes Nando. Surprise! And Tron also about to fire to get the glimpse. But didn't send him back. Tron is on the run. Using whatever damage they can with the Spirit Vessel. They're trying to go for the tree toss. Tron, where you take down. No, plus 40 HP. Dragon's blood. Saving him, and he's actually going to be okay, and he's going to make it to the shrine. John going for the TP out. You don't want to take the risk of going to the shrine. That would have been the obvious play. Next, Execration. They are doing pretty well, I have to admit. So Tiny has a BKB. He actually didn't go into the Sanjin yet. Raging Potato is a gem, just checking out in case there were any wards, considering like they know where it came from, man. That one ice shard, man, that was so awkward. Imagine you guys were like, oh, perfect play, we had the high ground as well, and then like Mark just like, hold my beer, I'll take away that disadvantage, I'll take away that advantage. EXP gain. I mean, there is a very distinct difference into when you would prefer GPM over 48% EXP gain. 40% is a lot compared to the 90 GPM, which is like AFK, perhaps you like, but just clearing out this camp. And Lumi gets a 4-staff. That could actually be a game-changing item in a sense. Like, I like 4-staffs on supports because there's always a game-changing item. Just being able to save your core, getting to superior positioning is everything. But Geek fam, second time down, boys. Oh, Raging Potato, he blinked in. He's about to lose the gem. He needs him. Ice Path will be there. Can he get out from this? Oh, the gem. It's gone to the... And they will look for more. Hunting after the dragon. And they will slay him. Goodbye, Lumic. And straight into the Roshan they go. Roshan's like, yep, I know. Bottom lane's getting pushed out just a tiny bit, but it's nothing of concern. Carl's coming in. They may be thinking we're trying to do this Roshan. It's falling very slowly. Carl fearlessly walking in like a boss. He's like, whatever, bro. Need the coil. But chains away. They have the glimpse. Do they have the static storm? Yes, they do. But will they be able to trap him? There goes the coil. Only up to 4 heroes, but the BKBs are there. Carl not able to do anything. Looks like he's about to go down, and so will Yash. 2 heroes there. Nando, they need to run out this, but they have the gem. Tron still chasing after him. They have the true sign. Nando probably about to fall here. He needs to pop his BKB and run. Well, he survived this though. The TPs are coming in soon from Lumic and the next assassin. He's gonna make it to the shrine. 3 seconds. Gone. Now Chun is not there anymore. Nando, Shadow Blades away. They have to start lane for damage. They know where he is. Pacing up the Nano, the shot to try and block him off, but he's actually going to be able to run away from this one. Still hunting him down. Skirmaloo. He believes. Oh, but a nice carry of this. He's overextended. Skirmaloo, the Impale Death, both the Sprint Vessel, the Sword to try and save him, but Nando will still die. Reggie Potato and Lumic getting dived under the tier 3 tower. Reggie Potato despite Carapace. He will actually get brought down. And Lumic laying out an Ice Path. Door Breath. Is there enough damage? No, there will not. March manages to end up ticking down. And Lumic getting himself one consolation kill is Ollie. Ooh, just one time when you wish you had the puck there. But everyone gets out safely and the tier 2 tower will take a bit of siege damage. So 4-2 overall. Very long fight which dragged on for the longest of times. Dives you and dives you. Here.
A prize.
My belly bursts.
Tron making the right decision. He's like, alright, you guys want to dive? Go ahead. I want to farm. I mean, the idea was there. Just the sad part is Nando still end up getting caught. Shadow Blade expired for the glimpse, and that's how he died earlier on. Carl, he pretty set doing Roshan, it looks like. Looking out for some wards. They know about the Roshan attempt though. Wait, can they even do this soon enough? This ward should have given them vision. Yeah, they know that the Roshan is happening. Macro Pie being thrown out as well. Very, very big commitment, and they will actually get the Aegis. Ollie looking for a glimpse target. They've caught one. It will be Ollie. What are you doing there, bro? And they will have the dust. Carl getting himself one Bloodstone charge. Skirmaloo just started stealing all of Carl's pitiful damage. They'll go straight for the Tombstone first. Ball away. Hello, Potato? Splat. Yeah, I guess it's space created.
Is under attack.
But Geek fam, I still feel like they have this game, you know, because of the Silver's Edge, the Assault Kuros coming up. Timbersaul's not as tanky as he would like. He's going for a Shiva's God. I'm not sure how. I actually still feel like the BKB would be a really good item here, especially in helping him against the Static Storm. It would not be able to hold him. Chun the Silver's Edge is such a big item right now. Especially against Timbersaul, you soften him up without the reactive armor stacks, he's very squishy. Mr. Lumic going for the Aghanims. This guy is going for the big plays, man. He's going for the big fire. Okay, so Skirmaloo taking care of the wards. Let's look at the randomization for now, shall we? Deso on March. BKB on the way. Skirmaloo raise a 9, 2, and 10. Very subtle in his impact. I must say, 15,000 as well. Net worth, you know, Carl's catching up because he's just a Timbersaw things, but ooh la la, we're going to see a smoke. Waiting for Raging Polta to get some nice Ravages as well with that Blink Dagger. Those BKBs, man. Those BKBs. Because he has an Aghanims as well on Yaj. I didn't even notice that. They're pinging it out. For a very big team fight soon. Yep, they found them. They coil onto 2 heroes in the back line. The rest of Coil, they're fighting under the shrine. Not the smartest idea. That's a Macro Pie being thrown out. Tron's gonna hold his ground. But Carl stuck inside the Static Storm once more. He's just gonna gangbang 5 heroes. And he's gonna be brought down. And not the fight you were looking for under the shrine. Raging Porta, he's gonna try and run this one off. EP is there. Spirit Vessel just expired, and Raging Portal is going to be able to get out just fine. Losing one hero, which was Carl. He's died so many times, 4 Bloodstone charge is very sad. And Nando doesn't exactly have the damage which, to kill anyone. He needs to be the one jumping to the back line, but he doesn't dare to do so. Going for the DK. The puck isn't able to demolish these supports as well. The Static Storm was all you need, and as long as the Static Storm is on the Timbersaw, you know, the game's just over from there.
Invigoration.
I mean, this is where you start to see the heal behind the Aghanims on Lumic, so that you can at least get the Macropyle long enough when the puck jumps to the back line. Your range just isn't long enough. He goes to the Glimmer Cape instead, another defensive item to try and help this Timbersaw. Just an overwhelming amount of damage. I just feel like every time Carl goes into a fight, his team is like debating him. Meanwhile, the Tron DK, 150 GPM talent instead of the Dragon's Blood. And he figures, why not, right? He doesn't feel he doesn't need to be tanky enough. He just needs to be able to dish out the deeps. And with a steady flow of income. Oh, going to the back line. Looks like they will demolish that one Undying. There's a nice Static Storm trapping 3 heroes. They'll take care of 2. Tron's coming in at the Silver's Edge. But Skirmaloo has taken care of all that damage. Nando will be brought down here. That's a nice impale. It's a Ravage basically, but where's the follow-up? It's not there. The Aegis will be popped. And where's the follow-up? Carl needs to come back in, but Carl's pushing out the top. Nando's going to hold the BKB with the outlet. He's going to try and hold, but the top lane is still being pushed out from the creeps and all. They need to hold them. They need to hold them. The fortification's been forced out. They're still fighting. They found Nando. Snowball trying to save him from all. Has impale. And okay, the toss back. March. Okay, cool. But now we see the top. Tron's gonna try and hold his gun. Looks like they might even lose the tier 3 tower here for nothing. Plus 100 damage talent, guys. Plus 100 damage talent. And over the bottom lane, they're still fighting. They get the gem on the floor. They get the Carapace proc. They're gonna keep Skirmaloo in place with the impale. What the hell is this game? As Carl doesn't actually care. He's like, alright, bro. I'll let you hit me. It's alright. It's alright. And that's a big win. They get the gem back on the side of Execration. They get the tier 3 tower. The map's open. Carl's still holding his ground, bringing Tron to half HP. Messy, 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 sir. Very messy. Whew. And Timbersaw will go to a look. Sword just picks up his Boots of Travel first, which should significantly improve his global presence. But hey, that plus 100 damage talent, if he went for the reactive armor stacks, this tower would not have fallen, I promise you guys that. But what a fight. I mean, you can see the Execration at that point. They're like, okay, let's just slowly kite them around. And this means now they can start to poke away at the shrines. That's a big, big thing. Tiny as well can start building to Assault Kura. The counter Assault Kuras to the AC, which is already up on the DK. Very necessary. This GPM talent will start to make work. Lots of... Anyways, Raging Potato, more tanky items, just more mobility items, just to play around with Geek fam. If you look at Geek fam's lineup, they don't exactly have, you know, a lineup which screams, I'm gonna nuke you down. It's more like pick off, pick off, pick off. Team fight wise, they're very tanky. The Razor needs to do a bit more. He has the sieging items already, going to a Scotty next. Wouldn't have sent no to a Silver's Edge of his... Raging Potato still holding his ground, just farming up the creeps, you know? I mean, I have to be very impressed. I'm still stunned that your Timbersaw was basically just like, whee! You know, Alliance is back. Who knows, maybe this could be Bulldog's new hero. The Rat Timbersaw, who knew? Using the scan. Now the ice path is there. It won't catch anyone. Scramble the BKB. Snowball onto Reggie Potato. And looks like he will actually end up dying. The 4-step and the Glimmick away will not save him. And I want to try and hold that gun, but Lumic gets caught by the shots. Lumic is dead. 2 supporters down inside of Execration, and Geek fan will be happy with that. The smoke they used as well. Checking out the Roche pit. It's not up yet. 2 minutes and a half. In Execration, well, they have no choice but to back off. They do not have the numbers advantage to try and force a fight. So meanwhile, the Geeks will start to push away, take themselves that tier 2 tower in the middle lane. There's Nando and Timbersaw. That's like rat.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're gonna rat. Oh, gonna cut the creep wave as well together with Nando. So a bit of pressure out here as they need to defend this. The cart is there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's TP. Oh shit. C9. Guys, C9's happening right now. If the Eye of the Storm Ag, that's gonna be the tier 3 tower, potentially a lane of Rax. Aghanim doing quite well right now. Hold that gun to Static Storm, and down goes Yash. Woo, yellow. Carl gonna try and finish off that one support, but you know, Geek fans are like, alright, lane of Rax, free lane of Rax, and the Dragon's gonna be cut down as well. And Carl, him against the wall, all he's just cutting him around, doesn't actually care. March is gonna TP to the bottom lane as Nando actually gets the Rax tree. No way, and March actually will not be able to get in range for the Warrior's punch. It's gonna be a melee Rax for melee Rax, and Carl's like, alright, wait for me. No, he doesn't get the tombstone, but he does get the cards, keeping the range Rax alive. And now you have an Orchid on the DK, Bloodthorn on the way up. Right now. But I did promise you guys this would be a good game. This is a very clowny game, in fact. That Wolf doesn't renew the game. Found Tron, they have a sentry there. Oh dear, they found it. Picky. Kill him off. March and friends to kill Raging Porta. And they get the glimpse back. Langfield will not be able to hold him in place to get the Avalanche Toss combo. And run indeed. You need to run, Nando. Gun is on the way. He has a Dragon's Tail. Carl is there as well with the Lotus Orb. Dragon's Tail. With the stun on the BKB, and Nando's dead. No buyback for 80 seconds. They can actually just go straight for the tier 4s, I feel. Why don't you just take the safe option, go for the shrines as well.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
But they're going for it. They're going for the end game right here. Eye of the Storm already being used. Chipping away into the tier 4. They're going to lay down the tombstone and all their spells to try and hold this. But the tier 4 tower will most definitely fall. No buyback at all on the Tiny and the Nyx Assassin. Paul's going to hold his ground. The Macro Pyres are already gone. Curl in the backline. The Clock's trying to finish off the Disruptor. Once again, but the Disruptor, the Glimmer Cape, he's going to be okay. Static Storm trapping up Carl. And if the Snowball on, they're looking for the maximum damage. Looking for the Orchid, but the Lotus Orb was returned back to Tron. It doesn't really matter. And down looks like down goes Timbersaw. This is GG. Holy cow, what a game 1.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's Ancient is under attack.
I've been thinking and call that a throw. It's just the nature of the drafts. Tiny had a very hard task of trying to carry this game. The thing is, the DK and the Razor just, I feel they do better than the Tiny in the late game.